little femmes. I think it's episode 26, right?
26, yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't really matter because we
do
don't put it in the
We're not
title.
gonna say it anymore, okay, you guys? It's for the femmes.
Episode whatever.
Back.
Yeah.
We don't need to know the episodes, okay?
No.
We're just here and that's all that matters.
We're here and we're queer, baby.
So how are you?
I'm good. I feel like I had like a bit of a week.
I know.
Just feel like so many things have
2
happened.
weeks apart, and I also feel like it's kind of weird because like we weren't really together this week.
Well,
Like,
this weekend.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Because the weekend before we had a little honeymoon.
Oh my God, I forgot, you guys.
Yeah.
Scribner's Upstate, get your ass up there.
Oh
it's
yeah,
so
good.
fucking cute.
So cute.
Oh my, it's so cute. It wasn't even that bad of a drive.
No.
And I think there's actually a train that goes over there.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, I was just really in my farm girl era, and I would never say that about myself. That's very Faithland's aesthetic. But I was out there, and you know what?
You were feeding cows.
I fed a fucking cow. I was.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to like milk it, but I was gonna draw the line at milking it.
Really?
And if they made me taste the milk, because that's just too weird.
It's
to me.
so good. It tastes like vanilla ice cream.
So besides Scribner's, what else did you do this week?
I had a friend's birthday party this weekend. Went on a couple dates, and you know, I just feel like the same old.
Yeah. No, I was having a little bit of a downer week in the beginning.
Yeah.
But you know what I've realized? And I truly feel like people take this advice. If you want to feel better,
Get a spray
go
tan.
get a spray tan. Get a fucking spray tan.
Get
it
a
will
fucking spray
change
tan.
your fucking life. You'll look
Yeah.
so much better. You'll be so much happier. I don't know what it is. It's honestly probably poison for your body, but like it's a good poison. It's like alcohol. Like,
Yeah, right.
It kind of makes life better.
That, and also first thing in the morning, don't eat breakfast, just have coffee. That makes me so happy. I swear
You
to God, it
told
makes me
me.
so happy.
No.
Have breakfast after, but
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, have coffee. Oh my God.
No, the
I
spray
love-
tan. So that was it. And then I went to the Hamptons.
Yes.
Found out another little thing about me. I'm not meant to dress like a Hamptons girl. I'm gonna say it. I'm throwing it out there. I am not.
Like a little bit more
no. I don't have
covered.
like my paisley. I don't have like my like
Paisley?
Lily. Yeah, paisley. It's like that pattern.
Lily Plitzer.
Yeah, I don't. That's not my style. Every girl
Vineyard
out there
Vines.
was wearing that. All white. I barely even have white in my fucking closet.
Yeah, that's the problem with living in New York City. is,
No,
like,
it was like
nobody's-
I dress for the city. I don't dress for the Hamptons. So I sent my friend Zen. I'm like, oh, but I want us to like look cute. And Zen is like, that is so not Hamptons. I said, what the fuck do you guys want from me? Okay. So,
Yeah,
but I
you're
do have
not
a
a
lot of
Hamptons.
fun. And honestly, I think the Hamptons is all about who you go with. And I had a fun little time.
Yeah. It is all about who you go with, because you can go and have a horrible time, but if you go with people you love, then you'll have a really good time. I met someone in the wild.
My therapist keeps saying I have to do that. I said,
I fucking did
oh, let me hear
this
how-
weekend at my friend's birthday party.
What did you go up to them? You went up to them. You were probably drunk. I already know it.
No, I mean,
I could play out this story right in my head right now.
but we were like texting a little bit before, and we knew we were like going to this party together, and so it was like so nice and so fun.
yeah, that's so cute.
And
So
she
how's it
lives
going?
like a few blocks away from me. So
Well,
it's
that's
like,
good for once you don't have someone across the country in a different state. It's actually
a different
No,
country.
it's literally here. We love it.
I know, and we have like a similar friend group.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
that's the only thing that I was like, oh, hope it works out.
If not, we're fucked.
Hope it
Trust
works
me,
out.
I've learned from that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But oh wait, real quick.
Oh, go.
What about can Billie Eilish stop coming out with like the gay anthems? Like
no. She's because you know what's
She-
gonna happen.
She literally.
She's gonna have to get it.
No,
She's
I'm like,
gonna have
babe,
to
I
get
know,
it.
I know these songs are for me, but like, please, chill.
Yeah.
Like,
no, because everyone thinks it's about them, and it's actually
It's
about
about me.
me
Like,
and
you
you.
guys. I don't know if
Yeah.
you knew. No, she's killing. When I had to replay it so I could hear the lyrics like word for word. I
Yeah.
said, dude,
Wow.
she's just so hot. Like she does it to me every time.
Every
Every
time. Billy, we love you.
We love you, Billy, and one day you'll date both of us. Okay, well,
We have.
a very, very special episode for you guys.
Yes, we have somebody in our hot seat today who is literally the most stunning person I've actually like literally the most stunning woman I've ever seen in my life. It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy because I was like, this girl's stunning on the internet. Sometimes you never know.
Yeah.
She came in, looks exactly how she
I
looks.
go,
like,
I hope you're a model.
She's like, yeah. I'm like, of course.
Makes sense.
She's gorgeous. We have Miss Ocean, this stunning, fucking beautiful girl.
No, literally.
That's literally what I said when I saw them. I was like, they look good.
Stop. I love just when the femmes connect. It's just like this energy we have around each other. I'm like,
I know, and when girls are nice to other girls, like I love Love.
Yes, like a
know.
kiki.
I know, like,
girls should be nice to girls.
Can we just all hype each other up, especially in the gay community? I'm like, no, we're all gorge.
Right.
No,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm like, just nice energy only, please.
Oh yeah, girls are the way to go. That's if not, you can leave.
Right.
Yeah. So I want to know all about you.
Yes.
I would love to start off with like, you know, have you lived in New York your whole life? Like a little bit of your backstory.
Yeah, so actually I haven't lived in New York my whole life. So I'm originally from Amsterdam. That's where I was born. But I grew up in Orlando, Florida. So like, you know, there's a pipeline, Florida to New York to Florida.
Yeah.
So I was in Florida and then I moved here 2 years ago. But before then I lived in LA for a year. And now I'm here.
What do you think of LA?
It's not for me personally. I'm definitely an East Coast type of girl.
Retweet. Retweet.
You know, it's cute to visit, cute for a little moment with your friends. And I thought I liked it by like how much I was visiting, but living there is different.
Yeah,
I say it all
agree.
the time. I love visiting, but me living there could never happen. I'm an East Coast girly, and I always will be.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll go visit. I like the weather, but
I just think the people here are so much better. And like, sorry, I don't care if that offends you.
No, but it's true. Like, it's true. Like, also, like, I know what it is right off the bat. Like, we get each other or we don't. And we can keep it like that. Like, we don't gotta do all this, like, weird stuff behind the scenes. Like, it is what it is.
I agree.
they're also just too slow to me. I can't do it.
And they're like, oh, can I get
I'm literally already.
smoothie?
First, I'm like, I just can't. I'm like, we got to keep it going.
No, like
keep it
if
moving.
I'm at dinner for more than an hour, like, and I have to be somewhere, I'm like, no, I'm not just sitting here to like enjoy the breeze. Like I have to
What
go.
are we doing?
Yeah,
we have things to do.
Exactly.
So, how long have you been in New York for?
2 years.
2 years.
She's
Okay.
kind of fresh.
Ooh,
But I feel like
she's-
I'm settled in now.
Nice.
New to the scene, I love it. And is your family still back in Amsterdam or Florida?
Yeah, so my mom just moved back like a year ago now, so it's just me in here. I'm like, everyone, like my brother's over there too. He was like, I might as well study abroad. I'm like, you
that's
might as
true.
well. So
Yeah.
I'm here.
Is that hard?
I mean, I feel like I have a good support system. Like I have my girlfriend here, so but I think it was hard at first because just knowing that your family's like a continent away, you're like, I gotta take a flight to see you if anything happens. Like, what am I doing? So I think just the fear of like you're not close to me anymore. But I think now we know. Like I visit. I've been like 2 times this past year.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
like I have to make sure I visit. And,
Yeah.
You said.
I would love to know about your coming out story. Like, all
my
of
coming
that.
out story. Okay.
What do you have a big story, or was it just kind of like your parents always knew, or like?
I mean, I feel like it wasn't that big just because my mom was always supportive of it. Like growing up, she would always tell us, if you're gay, it's fine. Like, so I'm like, maybe she already knew. She was trying to hint, like, you can just tell me. But I remember I was in high school. It was my junior year, and I was talking to this girl, but she kept coming over. So my mom was like, why is she coming over? Why y'all in the room alone? Like, what's the going on?
Was the door shut?
Door shut.
Oh
So
my
you're
God.
like, so I know she was like peeping her things, but she called me into her room one day after she left, and she was like, do you like her? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, okay, like, cool. And that was it. She was like, okay.
That's so
And we
cute.
just kept it pushing. So, like, family always supportive. Like, I'm super grateful for it.
Yeah, I think. Luckily, I think we all had, well, somewhat. I feel
Accepting
like accepting.
families,
I think
yeah.
it just. I couldn't imagine if my family wasn't really.
No, that would be
so hard.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's your first system of, like, support. So you want to
Yeah.
feel, like, supported.
100%.
How
Yeah.
old were you when your mom like realized? I guess when the girl was in the room.
When the girl was in the room, I was a junior in high school.
my
so I'm like,
Okay.
whatever age that is, I don't
like 15,
remember.
16,
16, yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, did you kind of were you open to like around in your school, or was it just your
Yeah.
family that knew?
I was open. Like once I came out, it was done. I was like, everyone's
You're like,
knowing.
I'm not going back in the fucking closet.
I was like, I'm not. I'm already out. Like this is it. So like, I mean, also me and like the girl at the time, like we ended up dating, and so we just didn't even say anything. Like we just were in the school, and like everyone was talking about it. Like, oh my God, Ocean's gay. Because I didn't tell anybody. I was just like, this is my person now. Like this is what it is. And I mean, they either got with it or they didn't. And,
Yeah,
like,
and that,
weeded
it doesn't
out.
matter. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I was like that when I came out when I was young. I came out around the same age, and I was like, I don't really care if I like lose friends.
Yeah, I didn't
Like,
either.
I was like,
because like
What's
you should
your
be
sign?
my friend anyway. I'm an Aries.
I'm an Aries.
Hey, okay. Aries
That's why I was just like, I don't care.
I'm like,
Anyway.
Yeah, it's not I don't care. It's just like,
why
so
am
what?
I surrounded by Aries?
Wait, what
every
is your
time?
sign?
I'm a Capricorn Aquarius.
Okay, I love that.
No, yeah, but Aries just some reason they keep following me.
April or March?
April.
Me too.
Hey,
Okay,
what
maybe-
day?
April 4th.
April 9th.
Hey, almost birthday twins. I fucking love it.
I love it. We're
love
gonna have an
Aries.
Aries conjoint birthday.
We
together.
should. We should. Not a gay one too.
Yeah.
So after your first girlfriend, did you kind of go like? Well, first of all, how did you guys break up?
Like it was a long relationship. Like all my relationships have been long term. Like like all 2 years minimum. So I'm like, okay,
Are
like
you a relationship kind of girl?
I am. I need my person. I need somebody. I'm like, I mean, also like I don't want to waste time. Like I'm not trying to kiki like do this little like I'm serious. I'm like if I like you, I like you. This is long term type of thing, and you know things just didn't. I think also we were just so young since it was high school. Like growing out of that, you know, like you just learn more about yourself, and you're like, okay, maybe this isn't working, but nothing bad.
Yeah.
So no crazy ex stories.
I mean, I do, just not from that situation.
Okay, wait, let's hear it. Let
Yeah.
me hear your craziest ex story.
I mean, it was one person I was with. There's just a bunch of stories, but one that like still makes me laugh like to this day. So like obviously I'm taller femme. The mask,
Baby
we
girl,
know,
I got
you. Tall queen, and I love being tall.
Oh,
like,
I'll
I'm like,
always wear my heels.
No, right?
Oh,
like
I
I
don't
want to
give a
tower
fuck.
over you.
No.
Like I need to see everybody's heads.
No.
But
Call me a giraffe. I don't fucking
right,
care.
no, literally, I want to be taller. No, so we know our masks. They're short kings and queens. Like, you know, sometimes
We
I
do.
love it.
We do.
We love you though. Like, and I don't care to be the taller one either. Like, I've never had like the height thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever it is, what it is. I'm already gay. Like, I can't be picky. Like,
Yeah,
it is what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Holy shit.
So the thing is, she wasn't even like that much shorter than me. She was literally like, we were pretty much the same height, but I was a little bit taller. And I remember when we first started talking, literally before we met for the first time, she was like, if you're taller than me, I don't think we can keep talking. Red flag. Right. I was
Red
like,
flag. Red flag.
okay, like what does that have to do with anything?
that's so
but
weird.
like, okay, so like we met. I was taller than her, but fast forward, we ended up dating. And the whole thing, like anytime I wore any heels, she hated it. Like she wanted me to have the tiniest heel I could find. That's the one she wanted me to rock. But like
That's weird.
right.
That's some insecurity. Like
That's
what
like a
is
power
that?
thing.
Yeah,
That's weird.
But the thing is, like, she also never talked to me that it was an insecurity. I'm like, just let me know. But the funny thing about it is anytime she was near me, she would stand on her tippy toes.
Stop.
I died.
Stop.
No,
I
like,
died.
and I don't think she ever thought I noticed, but I would see her like hurdle up
Add
a
it to
little
the
bit,
list.
and I'm like,
Wait, and you
Ooh.
never said anything?
no, I never
Oh
said
my
anything,
God,
'cause
I'm
I'm like,
like,
that's
you
so
guys,
awkward.
You
like,
heard it here first.
I literally
She knew you
She
were on
knew.
your tippy toes.
I literally would be like,
Like,
babe.
no, right.
I see it. Like,
no,
I
because
see
I'm
it.
like, what? Like, for me to just say, like, I see you standing on your tippy toes, like, and then, like, I remember one time her mom came in the kitchen and we were there, and her mom was like, oh, Ocean's taller than you. She got
So pissed.
She was like, no, she's not. She's not
No,
taller than
she's
me.
not.
Got back on the tippy toes.
Was
I
she
was
more
like,
masked?
Yeah, she was
Okay.
masked,
I think,
yeah.
I think when it
Is
comes
that
to
your
feminine masks,
Sorry, go ahead.
it like that can be like an issue. Like I feel like they
Yeah.
have some like the power thing that they think like, oh, if you're shorter, like also though, like short kings are like what's in right now. Like
Oh, yeah.
even for like straight people, like everyone loves a short king right now. So like
Yeah.
if you're short,
It's
like
not.
a
It
thing.
doesn't matter.
it's Tom and Zendaya moment. Like,
no.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Wait, I love the way you put that one actually.
like,
I'm like,
right.
oh, so right.
I feel like
Like-
God made me short for a reason. Like if I was really tall, I feel like I would just have such an ego.
yeah, I really do.
yeah, I'm like, we do.
Yeah, no, and like I love that. I'm like iconic. Like if I was your height, I would be such a cunt.
I just think
I'd
when
be
I
such a cunt.
put on heels, like I just feel so much more cunty. Like
Yeah.
I really do.
Yes.
Like when I'm like in
yes.
sneakers or something, like, and that's one thing I always kind of struggled with when I would go to like gay events because I was so much taller. So I was like, I feel like I have to wear like sneakers and like just look
Right.
so like plain Jane. Now I'm like,
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I will look so fab. I will be in heels. I'll be the
Right.
tallest one in there.
Thank
like,
you. Thank
hello.
you. As you should.
No,
as you
literally.
should, like,
but it took a while for that confidence for sure, especially in the
That's
gay
so
community.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
agree.
never even thought about that. Like I would never.
I mean, also I feel like when you're younger, everyone loves short girls. Like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
Like, remember like what was it? The shirts like. I just remember there was like a shirt with some sort of saying. I don't remember. It was some like tiny, but I'm cute. Like something. I'm so tiny you could pick like something, and I'd be like, I can't do that.
No.
Like, I can't.
I know some short kings that can still throw me around though, so it's okay. You know what?
Oh dear.
We're not worried about it.
Yeah.
So would you say? I don't know why that came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Would you say that masks are like more your type, or do you have a type, or?
Yeah. I'm definitely more like masculine, like a stud, a mask. Like that's my type for sure.
Always. It's always been it.
Always.
Okay.
Always. I mean, I like if somebody else like in the past like got me, then they got me. But like definitely like more masculine type of women.
Yeah. I feel like I get that.
Yeah.
You get what?
I don't know. I just said that. Can you tell us a story about how you and your partner met?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, we met on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Yeah.
This
Modern
generation, that's how it is, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you, Central
Modern
C.
love.
FYP love.
I know.
No, literally. But it's so crazy because
I don't know why. I was surprised that was going to come out of your mouth.
that's so funny. No, so it's crazy because when I was in that situation, like the tippy toes, no, like I had seen
Miss
her on
Tippy
my,
Toes.
yes,
I love
we're just
it.
gonna say Miss Tippy Toes. But while I was in that relationship, like I saw Kennedy, my partner's name, on my For You page, but like nothing. Like I was just like, okay, cute, like whatever. Obviously, I'm in my thing. Like I wasn't.
Did you
Like-
follow her as soon as you saw her? Or did you like hold
No,
off
no,
and
no,
go?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
Loyal,
didn't.
loyal.
Yeah, I was like, no, I can't.
She's
I can't.
loyal.
Us
Okay.
Aries are
Like
so
right
loyal.
here.
We're like
No,
loyal to a
right.
fault. Like
That's just what we do. Like,
Yeah,
it's in our,
we're
It's
psychotic.
in our core. No,
Actually-
yeah, we're psychotic.
I don't know about some Aries, but April
They
Aries.
yeah, April Aries. No, yeah, because the Aries masculines. I don't know about them. They're scary.
Aries men, Aries masks. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on some new shit. I don't
They're
know.
Femme
scary.
Aries is
That's
dream
where it's
girl.
at, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what happened? Oh yeah. So after like whatever happened, she came up on my For You page again, and I was like, okay, like I remember them, like they're cute. And then she commented under one of my videos and was like, I like your nails, and I'm like, okay, let me check out their page. Look at their page. Why do we have the same nails at the same time? It was
died.
flames.
Stop.
The same flame, same color.
Twin flames, baby. It was meant to be.
That part, that's literally what we said. We were like, now that we're together, we're like, that was twin flames.
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
flame.
Crazy.
And like Kennedy doesn't get their nails done ever. So like I was like, this is a sign. So I was like, let me slide in. I said I like your outfit.
Oh, so
The
you
typical
see, that's another thing about Aries. Aries are very bold. I feel like they could do that. I could never. Slide.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
It's very rare that I slide through the DMs. I
immediately.
this girl. Anyone she says she's like, I'm going to the
She's
DMs.
like,
I'm like,
"Oh."
oh.
Anyone
you should.
anyone I like have to put my hands on.
As
Like,
you
I have-
should.
No, yeah, she'll always
Like
slide
I
it
just
through.
like I'm so driven.
I just work really hard.
just like worked so hard.
I'm just
That's so
obsessed.
funny. No, but like it's real. You got to.
I mean,
You got
nowadays,
to.
I mean, I also don't go up to people, and so I guess that's my way.
This
Right.
one
I
does
mean,
not
that's the way too. The
date.
eye
I-
contact. You get
Yeah,
the
I
eye
guess it's
contact,
that.
the eyes.
I guess I would do the eyes, but yeah, it's never me going up. I'm too shy.
No, it's okay. I was like that too in the past. I
Yeah.
was like, it's just like nerve wracking. Like you don't want to be the one to do it. Like,
But it's also hard. No one thinks I'm gay, so it's like it's really just,
Exactly.
nothing's working out in my favor.
No,
so.
but like I feel like everyone's like a little fruity here.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, yeah.
No,
Okay,
no,
twin
you're good,
flame,
you're good.
twin
Yes,
flame,
twin
you
flame.
slid in.
I slid in. I said I like your outfit. You know, like the typical. But
What was she
slid
wearing?
in. I think it was like a it was just a fly androgynous fit. That's what I remember. I was like, it was cute. It had the
You're like,
layering going on. I
Daddy's
was
here.
like-
You're like, Daddy is here.
Love.
Literally, I was like, okay, I gotta go in then. I gotta go in. So slid in. We chatted for a while. Not even a while. It was like a week. Her best friend slides in my DMs and it's like, Kennedy's birthday's coming up. I want to fly you out to surprise Kennedy. I was like, we have only been talking for a week.
So
like
Kennedy
so
was in New York. And you
yes.
were, you were in Florida this time?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, what do I do? I'm like calling my best friend. I'm like, what do I do? Do I go? Like, do I just say fuck it and go as the Aries thing did?
We went.
Fuck it, we're going.
Impulsive.
So I went, and it was crazy because I only could stay for one day because the next day I had a modeling job. So I was like, okay, like whatever. We're just gonna see what the vibes are. We're gonna do it. Went literally perfect. Like felt like a movie. Like didn't even feel real. Like we just connected so well, so easily.
Love that.
And then the rest was history.
And how long have you guys been together?
2 years.
Oh my God. We love a successful relationship.
It. No,
Me
I
too,
love
me
seeing
too.
all these like cute couples that are
know.
so like happy together. We had another couple on a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you can tell how much like I love seeing how much people love each other. You know.
Okay, so your partner's more mass.
Yes.
You're more femme.
Yes.
Do you feel one that you get like judged that you have to like put on a certain role, that you always have to be more the girl in the relationship and they have to be always more the man in the relationship?
Like from society?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like obviously, yes, a little bit. Just because people are like naturally gonna put you in those boxes, like because of the patriarchy, like they can't wrap their head around that it can be like any other sort of way.
Right.
But I don't feel like that in our relationship just because like we don't have the general rules. Like it's like if this is what you want to do, then you do it. If I want to do this, then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But it's not like masculine femme. Like for example, like Kennedy, like, you know, treats me like a princess, pays for everything. I'm like, yes, thank you. But you know,
we
when
are
I wanna
fucking princesses over here.
No,
That's what
yes,
we deserve.
we are. I'm like, treat me nice, thank you.
Oh my God,
No,
so
but
sweet.
like, you know, when I want to pay, I'll pay, and like that's okay. Like, there's no like gender rules. But I feel like from society, it can get annoying because you're like, this isn't hetero. Like it's not the same that y'all are doing. Like, it's completely different.
I think it's really hard for people to wrap. I think some things it could be like that, but like I don't think they get that. No, we're two females.
But I also think
exactly.
like every relationship is different. You know, like sometimes having those heteronormative roles works for some couples, and then sometimes like not having any roles works really well. So I think it's just finding a balance about what works for you and your partner, because I think especially a lot of mask partners sometimes like to take on that more dominant like masculine role, like especially like one of our friends who we've talked about before, like they always joke that they're like a straight couple, and like that's just them, and they like that, but like I'm not gonna be like, oh well, actually you're two women, so
no,
like,
right,
doesn't matter.
No,
whatever works for everyone.
Exactly. I feel the same. That's kind of exactly like how we like Kennedy's more masculine, like likes doing the masculine, but if someone's stepping outside of that, it's not like. But yeah, I agree with that. I think like everyone like is able to make their own like rules, whatever works for them in the relationship, as long as you're not like forcing someone to be something that they don't want to be.
Exactly.
But do you think in the bedroom that you guys are a switch, or do you think that goes more,
you know,
like, to the? You're kind of giving switch vibes. You're kind of giving switch. You're kind of giving like both.
I mean, I feel like I'm definitely like more submissive, but like I could turn it on. Like I love a role play.
Oh, that's Faithan's favorite. She loves role play.
It must be an Aries thing.
Oh, it must be. I'm like, okay.
And that's the thing too. It's like I like to be a switch, but like I like being a bottom, but like I'm a power bottom.
Yeah.
There you
that
go.
Part.
That's
that
it.
Part.
That's literally what it is. Power bottom.
Power bottoms. I don't know.
What are you, a power bottom?
I would say I like to definitely. Okay, yes. I think I am very aggressive, and I like certain things that I wouldn't just be like a submissive in bed.
Right.
But I also like, I'm not the one to throw the strap on. Like that's just not me.
Okay, right.
I mean, I guess if my partner really wanted to, and I have done it before, but like I just don't think it's like my style. Like I think I like to do other things to be a little bit more of the top.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you don't really catch me with that. I know.
But if you did,
I would fucking work it out.
Right.
I would do it. Okay.
Figure it out for the booski.
for whoever, you know. I think it's just honestly about whatever you and your partner are comfortable with. I think also every relationship is different. Like I feel like some relationships, your partner really wants to be the dom, and that's fine.
Right.
And maybe you'll take on this more submissive role, which I actually don't think I could do. Like I don't think I could be just super submissive.
Really, I feel like you could.
No. Yeah.
Like, no, I disagree.
I guess you're right.
I feel like you so could, and I actually feel like you would like it.
Like in bed?
Yeah.
Well, we still have to do some things. Like,
You're like,
She's like,
I'm
actually,
not
you're
like
kind of right.
I can be submissive, but I can't do like vanilla shit. Like, I'm not gonna just be on my back. Like, you know, like
yeah.
I need like
pillow princess.
yeah, that's not me.
No.
But I know some girls that love that. Like, they love being a pillow princess.
And like, power to you.
I know.
But
Like,
That's
do whatever you guys
so
enjoy.
crazy to me.
What?
I also another crazy thought is there are, and I've been in relationships like this, and I wonder if you have as well, like couples where if a strap-on or something like that is involved, it's like only one partner can use the strap-on you, and I'm like, I can understand that, and I've been in relationships like that, but at the same time, I'm like, don't you feel like you're both just missing out?
Right.
Like, why can't we all just like?
Well, that's with missing out. That's kind of what I feel like when it comes to. And you don't have to answer this. When it comes to toys, like I feel like I know some lesbian couples that don't use toys, and I
know.
I kind of find it a little crazy. I kind of find it crazy.
Kind of fucking crazy.
I just think it,
Just one at least.
yeah, like it just.
If you don't
makes
own a vibrator, I fear for you.
Everyone in the world should have.
Every girl in the world.
Yeah, should
Every
have.
girl.
A
It
vibrator.
honestly should be given by the state.
Yeah, that part along with the
When you
tampons.
turn 18, when you graduate,
Yeah, when you
here
graduate
go.
high school,
your
here's
diploma
your
and a fucking vibrator.
No, really, the white
It would
guy
be
and a
good use.
diploma.
The white
Yes.
guy. Oh my god.
No,
The
I
white
think
guy.
so.
I name all my toys by colors. That's why. So like,
Wait,
it's like
that's so funny.
I just call them a white guy. So no one will watch it. Well,
They're
I guess-
all men.
I know. I don't know why. I think just guy went with it, even though I don't know.
I
We're
know.
females here. But yeah, so I always find that a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that's interesting.
When you first came out, were you so nervous having sex for the first time with a girl?
Honestly, I don't know why I didn't really think about it. I think because I was on my laptop too much prior. You know, like I feel like I was already doing my research before I even came out.
So true. You
So-
always do it. It's like I'm
Always.
sure we
It's like-
all, every girl has fucking searched the same thing.
Girls kissing girls.
Yup.
Or
Yup.
how to like
how to do anything.
how to fuck. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I literally
I'm sure we've
remember-
all seen the same videos too.
I know when I was like 12,
100%, 100%.
and I remember like literally because we had a family computer, which also how I
Did you
came out.
forget to delete your history?
No, I would be so scared. I would honestly like be there, and then an hour later go check to make sure I deleted it. Like, could
No,
you?
no, because it's scary. You're
Oh my
like,
God.
no one can know.
Oh my
like,
god! If
die.
my mom fucking,
Sorry.
I would die. I would die. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I would have
Yeah.
to double check that the history was deleted.
Same.
That's
I was
very
like,
smart.
Clearing the whole history out. I didn't
Like,
care what
matter
I
of
was
fact,
looking at that
the
day.
whole
Like,
laptop's
whole
going
thing-
out the window.
Not
Throw
even if
the
it's in
whole thing
private. I
away.
don't care if it's in private. I still don't trust
I
it.
didn't
No,
even know
I
that was a
don't-
thing.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I do it now. Though.
Yeah, now. Back then I don't think, but like now.
Anything I know I shouldn't be like, I always put in private because sometimes I swear to God, this is so embarrassing. I was on the train. And
No.
I had a video up and I didn't put it in private. So I was on the train. I was literally going and I was sitting down. So more people are like over me. It's fucking packed. And I go to just my internet because I'm going to go Google something. What is up? A fucking porn video. And I said, I was so embarrassed. I was like, please no. I was like, that's why I'm like, I
What
need to
was
put
the
in
video?
Yeah.
It was like fucking porn. It was like,
I know,
yeah,
but
fucking.
I'm like, what are you watching?
Oh, I watched Two Girls. I know everyone says that's like very not lesbian, but like even though it is, people I don't know why.
yeah. I don't know why they say it's not. I
don't
think
know.
it is.
I've always been,
I mean,
even though
it
I'm bi,
is.
like I don't even get off on guys fucking girls.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
could never
hopefully not
watch
guys
that.
fucking. I
I'm
hope you don't
I
get up on
couldn't-
that.
Like even when I tried in the past, I'm like,
No.
just didn't do anything for me.
You know what's
No.
crazy?
Huh.
I had this one friend, and she was so in, and she would only get off on anime porn. Anime, and she was so.
I mean,
She was so normal. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, normal. And when I heard that, I said, wait, what? But also
I mean,
the
the
AI porn, like,
graphics probably go
I know.
crazy.
I feel like the AI porn probably gets you exactly what you want.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
But you could type in and it'd be the perfect woman situation you want.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that was a thing.
I've been seeing it now.
Yeah.
Not like I haven't been watching it.
Right.
You're lying. You
Yeah.
definitely have.
maybe that's what pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. Yeah, so good old browsing history.
I love it.
Well, obviously, when I first found you on TikTok, obviously your style jumped out at me, and I was
Oh
like,
my
"This girl is
God.
so fucking cool!" Like, you know when
Yeah.
those people are just naturally fucking cool? I'm like, you
Yeah.
don't have to try. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
that
Yeah.
was you. Literally
Cool girl
Stop.
immediately.
So I was like, how did you get your style? And I feel like you're very good at mixing femme and mass pieces, but like making it so hot. Like how give the girlies some like advice.
Oh my God, the flop outfits took me here. I'm like, the flop outfits are real. No, honestly, I'm like, I feel like, yeah, like if I were to describe my style, like definitely I love incorporating like femme and mask, like both. And I feel like when I was younger, I just didn't know how to do it. You know, like I would pull like some boy shorts from H&M and then like a cute Forever 21 top. And I was like trying to make it work, but it wasn't working back then. And honestly, I feel like moving to New York, to be honest, like I was always into fashion, like whatever. But I think when I moved to New York and seeing like, it just opened my mind up to so much more fashion-wise. Like, everyone's wearing whatever they want. And I feel like it was okay to make a mistake in public because, like, okay, if I look bad, who's going to remember by tomorrow? Like, my next outfit's going to hit. Like, you know? So it's like, I feel like that. But honestly, I don't know. I think I'm like, how did I get here? Like, I'm trying to think.
No, do you have any style inspo? Like, is there anyone whose style you really look up to?
I mean, Zendaya, the queen of fashion. I mean, she's really Zoe Kravitz. I feel like in High Fidelity.
That's literally my dream girl, Zoe Kravitz.
Like, she's insane. So
like, it's actually not okay.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
It's not. She's too much. I'm like, you can't look that good all the time.
No. My dream relationship is Billie Eilish and Zoe Kravitz.
Ooh, good picks. I'm like, good picks.
If you guys want to join,
right? I'm like,
I'll make some room.
Right.
Who would your dream girls be? Obviously, besides your gorgeous partner, but like,
thank you. My dream. You know, it's funny. Like everyone always asks me like celebrity crush, like whatever, and I'm like, for some reason, I don't know if it's because there's no masks in like the main representation, like in the media. Yeah, but, like, I can never. I'm like Kehlani, but like.
That's a good one.
I'm like Kehlani.
Yeah. Kehlani, I know just would fuck me up. Like you just look at her and she's sex, and I'm like, you know, she will fuck you up.
I don't get that.
You don't get that vibe.
Oh my god!
Did you see her in the new like video?
Like you see her in anything.
Yeah, anything. I think she's gorgeous, and I really love her music, but I've never been attracted to her.
That's fair.
That's
I don't know why.
Because I feel like that would definitely be one of
you. You know who I like? This is completely different. Young M.A.
Okay, yeah, Young M.A. Yes.
Like, if you think that Kehlani will like fuck you up, like I'm like, no, this person would fuck me up.
Yes.
Love
that all the time.
You know what's so funny is like, I don't feel like you would be surprised if I called you up one day and was like, oh, I'm going out with like Young M.A. You'd be like,
no, I would just feel like this would be some random.
This week's crush.
Faithlyn always never surprises me with her million girls that can bring her around. I'm like, what?
That's so funny.
I'm like, who are we having this week?
Girl week.
Yeah. She made a list in her phone
because I had a name. I don't know. I can't. First, I'm the worst with the names. So
she mixes them up all the time.
I do. So I had to like kind of like give myself a little like tutorial, like,
and we put like a dash,
like
of,
a dash of what they remind
them.
me of, or so I can try to remember it.
Yeah.
Or you can just like stop dating 400 girls at once. But
I'd not. I took a break.
She did take a break.
Listen, I'm dating.
I'm like, we know what that means.
I'm dating for the both of us.
You are.
Okay.
You are.
Yeah. Okay, work.
Yeah. So thank you for
Make it easier.
Thank you for doing the work.
The Aries.
So yeah. Okay. So style set. Okay.
Also,
like, where do you shop? Like,
yeah, I'm like honestly like thrifting, low key the best.
So good.
Depop. I'm a Depop. Also an eBay girl. I feel like people don't know about eBay yet.
It is so hard though. I feel like it's like so much like the bidding I don't understand, and then like I guess you could just search what you want.
Right, because I feel like Depop low key got a little bit like oversaturated.
It did.
eBay,
yeah,
the price is still low. You could still find like designer things. Like eBay is honestly where it's at. Also Etsy, because I'm an accessory person.
Yeah, I love.
I think you really accessorize very well.
The
you're just so cool.
Oh, stop.
No, I know I keep saying that because I'm like, I'm so bad with fashion, and like Shay's amazing with fashion. You're great with fashion, obviously, but I'm just like, how do you do it? Like, how do you decide, like, okay, like, I feel femme, but I'm going to incorporate some, like, mask-ish, like, pieces. Like, I feel like you're kind of, like, femme on the top and then a little bit more, like, baggy oversized on the bottom. Like, is that kind of, like, your go-to?
Right. I feel like tiny top, baggy bottom.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
It's always gonna hit.
That's a trick.
But
Okay.
also, it's, like, how I feel on the day. Like, honestly, I'm someone, like, however I feel in that moment is, like, how I dress. Because also, like, I'm not like a certain aesthetic. Like, yeah, I guess like tomboy femme, like to like put a label on it. But
depends where you're going or what you're doing.
If you give me any type of clothing, I'm gonna find a way to wear it. I don't know how, but like I'm gonna do it. Like, and I also like challenging myself, like finding something that like I'd never wear, and I'm like, how could I make it into something I would wear though? Yeah. So I'm like,
I love that idea.
And just like finding stuff you're gravitated towards. Also not being afraid to try something. Like that's helped me so much. Like things that I look at and I'm like, I could never wear that. And then I try to put it on. I'm like, I can though. Yeah. Like I can do it.
Well, you guys are like models. So I feel like you have that like, that just canvas. You guys can just like wear anything and like look perfect. Like I think you can literally wear garbage
terrible fits.
Oh, me too.
Listen,
I literally look at
the flops.
And sometimes I look back and I was like, I thought I was killing it. Like I thought this outfit was so good.
Yes.
I'm like, please, whoever thought that, kill myself.
When I look back, I'm literally same. I'm like, why did I ever put that on my body? And why was I strutting in it? Like, why was I
as you should, but nobody's thinking about it. You know, like
true.
Especially in New York, nobody's thinking like, ugh, her outfit.
No,
like,
yeah, definitely.
I've never looked at someone's outfit and cared.
Yeah.
You have. I mean,
I care. But like I have.
But I feel like that's like a people watching.
I'm like a beauty person. Like I look at people's faces.
Yeah, she's an esthetician. So
that's like my first.
Oh, yeah, that's like my first thing.
I'm glowing, so I see.
Face, hair, like that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm really good at. But with fashion, I'm like I don't really know, so I don't really look. I mean, I can know when something's really bad.
Yeah. No,
your face card carries.
No,
so
so that's all that matters.
You're sweet. Did you date in New York before your partner, or not really? Like you guys just okay, so you never really got to experience.
Once I got here, I was
locked in. Yeah.
And like, did you move right in with them, or?
Yeah,
I love that.
Yes.
How has that been?
I'm hauling weight, baby.
It's been great, to be honest. I'm like 2 years down. I feel like. By luck, though, because some situations get crazy. So I'm like, thank God. I feel like also, like, I visited so much before actually moving. So, like, we kind of knew. We were like, okay, like, it's been we stayed a month together. We were like, if we could do a month, you know, like, it's about knowing people's habits when you're living together.
What's your partner's sign?
Gemini.
Okay.
So
that's
Aries
a fun
and
mix.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Or,
no,
like,
that's
compatible.
fun. My first girlfriend was a Gemini.
How was that?
She cheated on me.
Unhealed.
Yeah.
Unhealed Gemini.
That's what I say.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But like I think we were compatible. So I totally see that like airy fun vibe like keeps the Aries like on their toes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just nice.
Yeah. I think Aries needs someone that's gonna like push them or like call them out.
Yes.
Because they just think they're always right when they're not.
It's
we kind of are always right.
I
That's
feel like
the
we
problem.
are. Like in my head, I feel like we are. So
that's exactly what an Aries would say. That's what everyone would say about Aries. Aries always think in their head.
You know what about you?
What?
Your sign always likes to play devil's advocate for no fucking reason. Literally zero reason. I'm like, you need to just like tell me I'm right because you know I'm right. Like stop playing.
Get both sides.
I don't think that's a sign. Part of my sign. Is
it is. It's your like Scorpio moon. You just like always want to challenge.
I need to win.
Exactly.
I was an athlete growing up. It was just still in my blood. Okay,
no, it's fine. I get it.
Wait, what sport?
I was a basketball girly. You would have never.
Crazy.
Besides the height, you would never guess. It was like a different lifetime ago.
D1.
And I was a different person. Yeah.
Okay, I was a soccer girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I get it.
Oh my god.
I get the athlete.
I was a theater kid.
Period.
She literally just told me that today. I said, we wouldn't have been friends in high school.
No, definitely not. No, probably not.
She also was on her way here. She's like, guess where I was? And she's like so excited. I'm like thinking it's gonna be like something like, I don't know.
Right.
She's like, I went to the drama bookstore. I said, there's a fucking drama bookstore.
Didn't know
She's like, yeah, like it's where you just like buy like plays and stuff.
I can
to
read them.
Like,
Yeah.
like the
You can read the script.
skits. Oh, scripts.
The skits is crazy.
Wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. You learn something new every day. You really do, you
We
guys.
needed that
And I
info.
was like, you know, most people are just out here reading novels, but you have Miss Playgirl over here.
I have accumulated so much lore in my life, and like this
that.
is just another thing that you're learning about me.
It
yeah,
adds to the lore.
she really has had like 40 lives.
It's crazy.
What else did she was like a shaman or whatever, where she like delivers baby.
Oh my
Wait, is
God.
that-
No, I was
What?
a doula.
Oh,
That's crazy.
wait, what's
Oh
a
my
shaman?
God.
A shaman is like somebody who hosts like a circle for ayahuasca.
Wouldn't be surprised if she did that.
I
Actually,
thought it was right. You're like, that adds up. Is that on the lore too?
dude.
Honestly, I would have done that.
No, you
I'm
probably would
surprised I didn't.
have. No, she always says
Crazy.
Wait, also
things.
one day, Faithlyn has a song that she wrote, and it actually one day we'll play it.
Please.
I when she told me that, I was like, I was about to burst.
I'm
in
like,
laughing.
what's the song?
I know.
You're a singer too.
I know. I was gonna be like,
It's my
dude.
musical theater
But
back.
she actually played it. Honestly, was not bad. And it really
Oh
took
my
me by
God.
surprise because I was really like trying to think in my head,
Afraid.
like, how
What
am
am
I
I gonna do if it's
how am I
bad?
gonna
Oh,
compliment
right,
her?
right,
but like,
right.
it fucking sucked.
Because listening to someone's music in front of them,
Oh
you're
my-
like,
it's
that's
so embarrassing.
rough.
That's what I think
No,
about.
but
Like, if-
that's the thing. Like when I say I'm always right. Like if I knew it was bad, I would be like, no, it's bad.
yeah.
Like,
no,
I
you
can't
do.
show
You definitely call your shit out when you know something's
Yeah,
like.
and
bad.
I'll say to you, I'm like, it's like not great. Like
Right.
I'll never release it, but like 18-year-old me, like
Right,
how
this is what I
cutie.
did.
Yeah. No, I
Singing
always
about
think
lattes.
if I had to date a musician that's like not like a really good one, and they came to me and was like, I wrote a song. I think I would laugh in their face. I can't. If it's
No,
bad,
if
it's bad, I can't hold it back.
Because I can't hold my facial expression.
No.
so I'm
No,
like,
me neither. Me neither.
I can. I'm good at it.
Listen.
Yeah,
But
she is good.
I
Thank God.
also am just I'm a little bit of a people pleaser, so I would probably say it in the nicest way that fucking
right.
sucks, but like.
right.
No,
But,
you
like, give
wouldn't
him a
say it.
little-
No, I would be like,
Like,
babe, it's so good. I would literally
Yeah.
call Faith and be like, I have to break up with this
Yo.
person ASAP.
She would be like, it's really good, and I would be the one to be like, I don't really like it,
I'd be
and then
like,
they
oh,
wouldn't
thank
like
God you were
me, but
saying
they
that
would like.
or like, I think the same fucking thing. Yeah.
know.
Or like finding one line that was good, like one bar. You're like,
Yeah.
What is your favorite sex toy?
a vibrator. I mean, I feel like that's the staple, the
I agree.
essential. Like,
It is.
Great, it's like
you don't-
coffee in the
you gotta have
morning.
one- right.
Yeah.
You gotta have one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I agree. So 2 years, like, how do you think you keep it spicy with your partner? Like, what is some
that's a
fun
good
ideas for
question.
people?
Especially living together
Yeah.
and
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Like sexually.
yeah, or anything, or
anything.
just like
Or
even
anything.
dates or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like dating wise, just always be like, still feel like you're dating your partner. Like, just because you bag them doesn't mean like you gotta stop everything. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
still be in that like I'm trying to get you type
Yeah.
of thing. Like, take each other on like random dates, like constant surprises. I feel like we do a good job of always surprising each other. So like
love that.
it gives us something to like look forward to, or like re-sparks the romance. Or I mean, also we'll like do things that are like so like every year, we started last year obviously because we've been together for 2 years, but like on our year we'll like go to the park and write a letter to each other, like, you know, like
It
have
makes me
like
sick.
little staples.
A happy, successful, non-toxic couple makes me sick.
Listen, it took so long to get here.
I know,
I'm
I know. You know what? We all have our trials and tribulations.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Not me with those big words.
Yeah. I was like, I'm surprised you didn't fuck that one up. I'm just kidding.
Because I've been really practicing.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm,
what
like,
are
the
you
biggest
reading these
mumbler,
days?
And like
No,
anytime
I
I
get
like
it.
try to say a word, like I usually like pronounce it wrong.
So
Same,
funny.
Same. I don't know how to
so I was
speak
just-
either. I'm like,
Sorry, how to
I
call
say
that one out for you
salmon.
guys.
No, right. Yeah, I feel like just like constantly like compliment each other still, like still flirt with each other.
Yeah.
Like I feel like as long as you don't keep it dull, like it won't be dull.
I agree.
And then like sexually, I feel like role playing just there's so many
there's
roles
something
you can
about
play.
that like really spices things up.
No, I
feel
swear, like,
people
You
need
get
to
into
do
like
it.
costumes, or you do just more like
The vibe.
vibes.
both. I'm like, I've done both.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like with the costumes, it just adds an extra layer.
Yeah.
You know, it's
also,
like, okay,
you being a fashion girly, I feel like your like
She's like all
your
of them.
like lingerie or like costumes would probably be like the sickest outfits. Like people wear to like the club or something. They'd be like,
listen, I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna look good. If I look good in public, I'm gonna look good in private.
Oh,
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
No, yeah, I feel like just like trying new things. Like you don't have to do the same routine every single time. Like switch it up. So
No, I love that. I forgot what I was gonna say 'cause I'm special.
Faith into role play. What was always your favorite teacher?
Which one?
Schoolgirl?
I don't really have a favorite.
you're like, it could be all
Faith,
of
even
them.
though I feel like would take it as like a real acting job. Like she would go like from 0 to 100.
As a
No, I
theater
would.
kid.
Yeah,
like
no, literally, I'm like, you want to
Yeah.
do role play? Let me pull out all my tricks.
Oh my-
Let me pull out
what
my method acting, okay?
You would break out in what if you broke out in musical?
Like, Elfie, now that we're friends.
Like you just started fucking a sex musical. Wow, that's
No, I
actually-
would. Honestly, I'm going to go home and write a sex musical.
I think you should. I think
Listen, start
mean-
thinking of the ideas now.
people love this show.
Oh my gosh.
Do you feel like you and your partner kind of had any like hard points in your like relationship where you thought like we don't know if this is gonna make it work, or has it always kind of been smooth sailing?
I honestly feel like it's always been pretty smooth sailing. I think when we first started talking, like anything we need to talk about, like we got it out. Like whether it was
Yeah.
trauma or like past things. Like I feel like when we started dating, we had a really good like sense of what each other wants and needs from each other. I feel like we communicated that like really well. So I think that's why the relationship's just been so smooth. Like,
Yeah.
and we're also people that like if there's a problem, we're gonna talk about it right away.
Yep.
Good.
Fix it right away.
Yeah.
So we don't let things simmer or like, you know,
That's
like
good.
I feel like when you let it simmer, things can just get murky, things can pile up. So like we're really like on talking about it right away, making sure like if there's anything the other person's feeling, like we just talk about it, we fix it however like
Yeah,
it feels best for the other person.
I
And
agree. I think that's good. What do you think about like having, your relationship online? Like, do you feel like
that's a good
it's
question.
perceived the way you want it to be perceived? Do you guys get any hate? Like, I don't know.
I feel like it's perceived well. I feel like we haven't gotten any hate. Like, thankfully, I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you to the girls. But I think more so about like putting content in our relationship can get more. Like a lot of people have breakups like because of like doing content.
Yeah.
Like I feel like finding the right balance is definitely something we've had to like work on. Like, when do you record and when don't you record,
Yeah.
because you want moments to yourself. You want
Yeah.
private moments that like
And it being
you-
authentic.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to put on a facade of like, hey, like, like you want it to feel real.
Right.
But also you don't want to show everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least us, like
Yeah.
we want to show like the parts we want to show. Like we don't want to have to show every single thing. So
Yeah.
I think it's like we've had to like find the balance of recording like certain things, not recording everything. But I think that just takes time within the relationship. If you do content and you're showing your relationship online, just knowing like you still need to protect your relationship online. Like you can't just
Yeah, and I think sometimes fans get very attached to couples and there's a sense of entitlement that they should know everything. Like, how do you navigate that?
I mean, I think
You're just like, I'm an Aries.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like-
what I say is what goes.
I'm like, listen, like I feel like you just have to do your part in like giving back. Like, of course, like I've done like giveaways, like I'll give like for the femmes, like specifically, and like I make sure like my audience knows like I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Love y'all bad. But I think it just depends how you build your relationship with your audience, because I feel like if your audience really like respects you and loves you, they're gonna know you're not gonna put like they shouldn't expect to see everything from your relationship. Like that's not like up to them.
I feel
that's
like
up
you
to
have a
us.
really genuine soul, and I'm sure that I mean, I feel like I could see it here in just like the little time I've spent with you, but I'm sure that shows in your videos as well. So I think
you.
probably your fans like see that.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm
I do.
What do you? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go.
I was just say, what do you think about like TikTok lesbian drama? Because like obviously you have like a big platform on TikTok.
Drama.
What are your thoughts on all of that stuff?
all the drama. I'm just there eating the popcorn. I'm gonna eat the popcorn. I love being on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Obviously, if like one of my friends is involved in something, then I'm gonna like hit them up, talk to them about it, like be their support system for like whatever it is. But outside of that, I'm there. It's like reality TV to me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
listen.
so crazy.
But I call out the things that I feel like there's certain situations I've called out online, like that I'm like, listen, this is not okay. Like this is not what we should be doing. So I feel like if it's something general that's going around that's just like not okay within the community, I'm not afraid to call it out. And I will, because
I love that.
we don't play around.
No, we don't. We gotta like keep each other accountable too. Like,
no, I agree for sure.
I was going to go into a little bit of a different topic, but since you're a femme, like, have you found any like hardships being a femme, like in New York or like throughout your life or anything about that?
I feel like with being a femme, I think sometimes you feel too queer in straight spaces and not gay enough in gay spaces. And I think like the hardships that I've dealt with all kind of like are under the same umbrella of like not feeling like my sexuality is being validated and not being seen, like men hypersexualizing you, constantly having to come out. Also, like as a person of color, it's hard to find like POC spaces like for lesbians and just like honestly finding my space in the community as a femme was really hard for me. Like that was my hardest struggle when I came out because I didn't have anything to look up to. I was like, I don't see any femmes like living their lives like, like I tried to look it up, didn't see anything. The only thing I would see is masks and studs. So that's the only type of representation I had at the time. And so I felt like I had to masculinize myself even more, like in the way I dress, like even more, like my demeanor. And it's funny because like all my femme friends that I've talked to, we've all had like a mask phase, like where we just wore like extreme mask stuff. But I feel like it's because we didn't know what to do. We were like, this is the only way to be.
Part of the reason we created this podcast because we were like, even though, it's more accepted now and there's a lot more femmes in the community, I'm like, there isn't a podcast that's just for femmes.
No,
like,
there's not.
There's a lot of like mask stuff, which is great, but like, can we have something that's just for femmes?
The femmes?
Yeah.
No, that's also why I was so excited because like on my TikTok, I do Femme Talk Fridays. And I was like,
wait, I love that.
No, but
Shut
when you guys
up.
reached out, I was like, for the femmes podcast. I was like, I've never seen a podcast for the femmes. So like that made me so excited. I was like, we gotta kiki with the girls.
Yeah,
for the femmes. For the femmes, baby.
No, I was so hyped seeing that. And like, I love that you guys are doing this too because it is something like people want to see. Like people that are younger too, they're like trying to find like their way. So
I mean, I came out early and so did you relatively and so did you. Yeah. But I'm sure it would have came out sooner if there was representation, even.
100%.
And I even think like my parents, like, well, my mom, because she found out first, would have been a little bit more accepting. Because like I think when she thought it was like
you were going to be Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, that's what she thought I was going to turn into.
That's what every mom knew.
No. And that's why I think also, I get what we mean. Like, so people are so surprised when you tell them that you're like into girls, but like it shouldn't be. Like it's 2024. They'd be like, okay, cool. Like
now what?
I'm sure you probably are too.
No, thank you. No, literally, I'm like.
It's so funny when I'm around some straight people. I'm like, dude, you
just don't even know.
I only know like one straight person.
I know, actually true. I feel like everyone's
like really straight.
Yeah.
Like, I know like one of them now. They're extinct.
Yeah.
No,
I fear.
I mean, I personally feel like if like we grew up where like gayness was accepted, there would be way less straight people.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I think our kids are all just going to be queer. It's not even going to be a thing.
And I think so too.
Me too.
No, me too. I'm like,
I think it's cool. Yeah.
That's how it should have been from the beginning.
Oh, always.
Yeah. Should we get into our red flags and icks?
So this is, you can do like red flags.
Yeah, we do a little
with, like,
segment.
with anything in life, yourself, whatever. I got to think of mine.
Oh, like in general?
Yeah, like an ick that you have a red flag.
Oh, okay.
I think I have one.
We talked about this earlier, but people who will like DM you constantly and you don't answer. I'm like, I see it. Like, I see my DM. Sorry if I'm not answering. It's because I don't want to.
Right. Like, get the message. Like, it's not
that
that hard.
No, we were talking about it. It really just annoys me. And like, I also just feel awkward. Like literally, this one person, like for like 2 years, never have I maybe answered like once, and that was like 2 years ago. And still, every like picture I post, I'm just like, oh,
yo, like, what's telling you to keep going?
I know. Like, where do you think this is going? Like, I always want to know.
I don't know. Another ick I just discovered is like, so I've seen this online as well, but also it recently happened. I basically got like a breakup text in a sense, and it was like, yeah, like this behavior just doesn't meet my standards. But like in the same text, it was like, yeah, like I would like to see you still, but like this behavior doesn't meet my standards. And I'm like, why do girls do this thing where it's like they want to like pull away, thinking I'm gonna be like, you know what, you're 100% right, I'm gonna change, and like I was like, okay, like
no,
wish you the best.
Like what was the point in sending me all of that?
No, I was like, you know what, like. I don't even know what to say.
You don't need to say
it was just like weird to me. Like that's a red flag in itself.
Like, if you weren't dating someone and you really didn't see him that much,
right?
I don't think a novel breakup text is needed.
Thank you.
100% no.
I think it's be like,
if y'all,
hey, like I don't think you are feeling the same way as me. That's cool. Like just for my own sanity and my own like peace, like I'm gonna have to like exit this.
And
like
that's it.
The novels. It gets me heated while I'm reading this. I'm like, why the fuck am I reading?
No, because why are you sending me a
8 in the morning
right
too?
No, right?
Oh
like
God.
my eyes are not ready to read this.
No,
like I'm trying to see a meme.
No, my ick is when someone.
Oh fuck!
Now that basketball is going on in the USA, when
I thought it was
someone
gonna
is
have to do with me.
throwing something in the trash can and says Kobe, like you know when the guys are doing, and then they miss. I'm just like, oh, it's so embarrassing.
No, when they miss.
Also, one that you say, it's literally, are you 12 years old, boy? But like 2 when you miss, just like go home.
No,
just
exit.
Go
just
home is
leave,
crazy.
Because I'm like,
no, it's done.
Yeah, that's such an ick when like men just like think they're athletes just
No,
automatically because they're men.
I
And
was
like,
just gonna say the athlete. Like I'm like, y'all can't.
Chill.
You can't even throw a paper.
no.
You could have thrown it though.
I could have. They should have fucking passed it to me.
Right.
Maybe I could yell.
Right.
Wait, what was your number?
I was 00 and 34 were my 2 numbers.
Ooh,
I don't like
00's
00.
cute. I said 00's cute.
Oh shit! So I have 34 and 00. Yeah,
I like 34. I want to get an Erickson jersey.
I would literally die if you came out with it.
I'm gonna wear it to the next
You
episode.
should just to rep the basketball.
Right.
though.
Rep them girly. Yeah. So that was mine.
Okay.
I was
Do you
actually
have
pretty
one?
nice this week. I don't think.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Like, my ick.
Or a red flag that
A
you
red
could
flag.
find in someone when you like first.
I mean, for me, this is like a thing. Like, I know, like, the gays, we're like all connected. But if you've dated all your friends, something's wrong. Like, that is not okay. I should not meet all your friends and you've dated every single one almost.
I agree.
It's
such a weird thing in our
It is
community.
weird.
Like, why? I don't understand.
No,
it.
like, I don't either. Like, I'm like, why did this, why? Just like, why?
No.
There's a lot of other people out here, a long distance or something. I'm like, no, y'all all friends.
Get out of it. Get out. I feel like
Or
it's
they
so
all like
big in
sleep
LA.
together. Yeah, it's a very LA thing.
thing.
LA is pretty ancestral like that. I feel like.
That's true.
No, it is. It's like I'm like, can you stop?
No. You know what I also saw this week? I put it on my story. You know, I don't know if they had it when you guys were in school.
Okay, Granny.
Right. I'm like,
Watch your tone.
No, did you guys have to do the stretch machine?
Yes.
Okay.
The stretch machine.
The physical fitness test.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, the beep one. I used to be really
beep,
fat.
the beep.
Barely could do like three of those, like the beep test. But the stretch thing, I never understood it. And like, where did that get you in life if you could stretch further than someone?
I was saying this the other day too. I was like, I don't remember anything I learned in high school.
Oh, I say it all the time.
I'm like, I remember what a sedimentary rock is, and that's about it.
You're like, that's the one piece.
That's the one piece I still have.
grabbed.
It's something.
No.
What?
I don't know. I just know it isn't. It turns into something.
It's like sand that turns into a
Anyways,
rock.
I
It's
knew it turned into something.
sedimentary
Oh.
rock.
Okay, lesson real quick. I was like, I didn't even know.
Science.
No, yeah.
Earth science.
I'm like, what?
School. I mean, kids stay in school, but like
Right.
you won't
No,
use it.
stay in
No,
school.
don't.
In the
It's-
real world.
You're
It's just
good.
like, yeah, especially not a PE test.
Oh my God, the stretch thing killed me. I also thought I would killed it because I was really flexible.
Period.
And like I would fucking go really far. I was like,
You're like the mile run. I always was like, I'm really sick.
I
feel like the girls love to walk.
And I said I have asthma.
Right.
Or I said I would have a game. I'm like, oh, I have to I practiced our game, but I got out of it.
We're walking the track. We're not running.
No.
The worst was when I used to have gym class the first fucking period, and it would be like fucking 80 degrees out, and they want us to run. I said no, immediately no.
No, because why am I
shower?
running?
It's not like we showered.
No,
It
that's
wasn't
what
like
I'm saying. I took like that
Not
that
sanitary.
thing online. Like you could take the PE class online, so I never had to take it.
That's great.
Hmm.
I would like to go to that one.
No, that's what I did. I said I'm not.
How does
doing
that one work?
She's a fashion girly. She
Listen,
said
right.
no.
I said I'm not
no,
running. I'm
If
not
I'm
doing
running
none
these
of this.
fucking heels right now.
That part.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
It was so
you.
nice, like hearing about your story and everything,
Yeah.
and just once again seeing your amazing fits. So
Yeah, you're so beautiful. I feel like it
and
just
the great
shows
energy
the way,
around you.
Yeah, the way you talk, everything.
Oh,
We're
you
so
guys are
grateful you came on.
amazing.
Thank you.
you for having us. Femi Kiki.
All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for listening and
Thank
watching.
you.
Till next week or 2 weeks. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bye bye.